Guys, this is your last chance to back out. There may be less dangerous ways to grow than making a deal with the devil. Is everyone still in?
Yes.
I'm down, let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, then let us begin. Satan, we call upon thee. We have feasted upon your forbidden fruit. We offer you our blood, our sweat, our tears as sacrifice. We ask that you use your evil powers to gift us growth of new subscribers, like the world has never seen before. We, your humble servants, ask this of you, the most powerful Beelzebub.
Who's Beelzebub? Wait. Who's
We
Beelzebub?
request your favor. Lucifer, we summon thee!
Wait, Satan? Beelzebub? Lucifer? This is too confusing.
There are actually many names for the devil.
Okay, with all these interruptions, we're going to have to start over. So, while I relight the incense, why don't you do what you do best and explain the names for the other two, and to the audience?
Oh god, people are watching us right now?
Oh right, the audience. Audience, this is Patrick, from Name Explain. He explains names. Patrick, this is the audience. I'll go redraw that pentagram back in 2.
Okay, well I guess we should start with the intro. The devil throughout religion and history has taken many forms, from a serpent in the Garden of Eden to the classic red-skinned horned beast we know today, and that's just in Christianity. Yet, not only has he had many forms, he has had many names too. Where do all these names come from, and how do they interact with one another? Many of the most popular religions in the world have a devil character, yet just because they're all devils doesn't mean they're all the same character across religions. Devil is something of a blanket term that religions use for figures who oppose God. In the way different movies have different villains, different religions have different devils. Though, thinking about it, it would be pretty cool if Darth Vader was the villain in every movie. The term devil has evolved through language from the ancient Greek word diabolos, which means to slander, which of course is not only the root for the adjective diabolical, but the Spanish name for the devil, Diablo. Another name accosted with the devil, and perhaps the funnest one to say, is Beelzebub. The name has origins in the Hebrew language and is a combination of two words of the language, Baal, which means to be lord over, and Zebub, which means fly. This means that Beelzebub literally translates to Lord of the Flies, and throughout history has been depicted as a monstrous, demonic fly. And of course a pig's head on a stick. But how do Satan and Lucifer fit into all this? Which of them are the supreme ruler of the underworld? Who is the king of sin, the embodiment of evil, the devil? Well, they both are, because Satan and Lucifer are the same person, that person being the devil of Christianity. The name Lucifer comes from Latin meaning light bringer and morning star. The etymology behind Satan is not as clear to us. While it's theorized that the name comes from the Hebrew word Satan, which means enemy, a Yadavas legend tells a story of a city in India called Satana. The people of Satana decided to resolve their differences with one of the main Indian dynasties of the time with a conflict, in which the Satan people eventually lost. Through time we've come to think of Satan as a being who lost the battle but never the war. While the Bible never directly tells us that Lucifer is Satan, it's not hard for us to put the pieces together. Lucifer was one of God's angels who battled against him, and in failing was banished to hell for doing so, bringing evil and temptation to the humans. The fall of Lucifer is described in Isaiah 14:12, and in Luke 10:18 Jesus says he saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven, making it easy for us to interpret that the fallen angel Lucifer became Satan. Islam too has a devil, and the story of their devil parallels Christianity as they are both Abrahamic religions. Allah created 3 intelligent species, humans, angels and jinn. While I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you know what angels and humans are, the jinn were beings Allah created with free will from flameless smoke that lived in a world parallel to mankind. One of these jinn was named Iblis. When Allah created Adam, he commanded all the angels and jinn to prostrate to him. All did, bar Iblis. Iblis believed he was superior to Adam, and for this Allah banished him for eternity to Jahannam. Iblis vowed to use this eternity to lead all women and men astray, and was thereafter known as Shaitan, a name not dissimilar to Satan, and it's even thought that the name Iblis comes from the same root as devil, the Latin diabolos. So, whatever you choose to call the beast from below, at least you now know where his many names come from.
Okay, I've set up for the ceremony again.
Actually, I've got to get to a video on my channel, so can I rain check you on the summoning? You and your audience can come along to my channel if you want.
Oh, well I guess we can grow the old-fashioned way. Meet you over at Name Explain. This should be fun.